don't watch a ton of TV shows, but I finally gave The Bear a chance. I'm fully caught up and I genuinely believe it is one of the best TV shows I've ever seen, filled with some of the best single episodes of TV I've ever watched. So in honor of that, I figured I'd make a video on some of my personal favorite episodes of television ever. Since I started by talking about The Bear, the first episode I'll mention is from The Bear. Initially, I thought that Fishes was going to be my favorite episode of the entire show, but then of course, as those of you who have seen the show know, it is immediately followed up by Forks, which then jumped that to be my favorite episode of the entire series and one of my favorite episodes ever. Game of Thrones obviously has to be mentioned here. I feel like a lot of people normally go Battle of the Bastards or The Red Wedding, but for me, the episode that blew my mind the most was The Door. Then of course, Breaking Bad obviously has to be mentioned here. I feel like Ozymandias is like the go-to that people talk about, but Dead Freight for me is my favorite Breaking Bad episode. I personally consider The Haunting of Hill House to be the best limited series of all time, the best episode of the bunch being The Bent Neck Lady, who still all these years later can manage to haunt my dreams. And finally, one of my favorite TV shows, Black Mirror. They always take swings, some are hits, some are misses, but my favorite hit of them all has to be San Junipero, my favorite episode of the series.